Hello, welcome to the Animals Naturally podcast with me, Suzanne. The aim of this podcast is to help give you ideas and tips on how to care for your animals naturally. There's a whole world of complementary therapies and holistic approaches that you can use to help your animals' welfare and health and well-being to be as natural as possible. Whether it's your horse, dog, cat, other pet or other livestock, complementary therapies can help a huge range of animals. In this edition of the podcast, I'm going to talk about one of my favourite healthcare products for myself and my animals, and this is aloe vera. I've used it myself for around 20 years and have done so because I believe it makes a positive difference and is natural too. So in this podcast episode, learn more about aloe vera and how it can help your animal's health. So first of all, did you know that aloe vera is actually a plant that belongs to the lily family? So it means it's related to garlic, onion and asparagus. There's over 200 different types of aloe vera, but of these only 4 or 5 are commonly used in health and well-being. The most widely used variety is Aloe Vera Barbadensis Miller. So I didn't pronounce that very well. I shall type it into the notes. This is because it is easy to cultivate and has some of the most potent medicinal properties. This means it's natural and has been used in complementary and alternative medicine for a long time, and I mean hundreds of years in fact. It's understood that aloe vera came to the UK around 1700 and was used widely during the 1800s to help with animals. So much so that the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons even chose to depict aloe vera in its coats of arms when that organisation was created in 1844. With their logo including the centaur, who's a mythical healer, carrying a shield with a picture of an aloe vera plant. Over time, aloe vera became less widely used, with veterinary science developing and eventually more synthetic preparations being created, which are easier to produce on a large scale. Additionally, preparations that were used in the past were considered old-fashioned, not because they didn't work, but because people felt the need to develop new products. This is often the case in many situations in life. In recent years particularly, since the late 20th century, there's been an increase in interest in natural health and skincare, including for our animals. This holistic approach to veterinary care has included various research showing that aloe vera can be helpful with a range of ailments for a wide variety of animals and even birds too. So why is it holistic? Well, aloe vera may not be enough to maintain health or reduce ailments by itself, and using it in conjunction with other therapies or even other medication or supplements will be beneficial. So why is aloe vera full of nutrients for your animal's health? Well, aloe vera comprises dozens of nutrients helpful for a healthy body. In stabilised aloe vera gel, there's 75 nutrients which have been identified. Some of these include, first of all, amino acids. There's over 20 amino acids or around 20 amino acids identified in aloe vera, including 8 that are essential to your animal's diet. Secondly, there's enzymes. Several enzymes can be found within aloe vera, which can aid in the digestion of food and help make the absorption of nutrients more efficient. The next nutrient is fatty acids. These have several properties, including anti-inflammatory and antiseptic properties, so are important. You may have heard of fatty acids in the context of omega-3 fatty acids. Lignin. This is inclusion in topical preparations which can help aloe vera to have a penetrative effect into the skin, which basically means it absorbs more easily into the skin than some other preparations. Aloe vera also contains minerals including calcium, manganese, zinc, copper, chromium, sodium, magnesium, potassium and iron. It also includes salicylic acid, which is a naturally occurring substance with a wide variety of uses. It also contains saponins, which have a cleansing effect with antiseptic properties, and also it contains aloe vera several natural vitamins, including vitamins B1, B2, B6, B12, A, C and E. Aloe vera is also thought to have what is called a synergistic property. This means its nutrients work together, so they have a more powerful effect than they would ordinarily on an individual basis. So by having that many nutrients and having the special properties of aloe vera, it can be quite a powerful and potent plant. But as I said earlier, aloe vera may not be enough on its own to help maintain great health and skincare, but it can be useful as part of a holistic approach. Some of the reasons to try aloe vera for your animal, whether it's your horse, dog, other pets or other livestock or bird, is to use it for its antioxidant properties to help clean and moisturise the skin. It can decrease bleeding as it can help with minor wounds. It can decrease itching and increase blood flow to the skin. It's usually safe to use with other drugs and can sometimes also even improve the action of other drugs. Of course, always speak to your veterinary surgeon first if your animal has any ailment or is on any existing medication too. Now, there's so many different products that you can buy for your animal's skin or health care that contain aloe vera. What do you choose? How do you start? Well, first of all, you should check to see whether aloe vera is high up in the list of ingredients. If it's low down in the list of ingredients, there's unlikely to be much aloe vera in it, unfortunately, as ingredient lists usually prioritise the ingredients that are the most present in the product at the top. So if aloe vera is near the bottom, then it's not usually very much in there and will have probably quite a limited effect. Choose a product where the aloe vera is naturally grown. It should tell you this, you should get an idea from the packaging. Make sure the aloe vera product also carries the International Aloe Science Council seal of approval. They are an organisation that is an independent international regulatory body which monitors the quality of aloe vera and its healthcare products. There's several different companies you'll see listed on their website, and I can put the link to their website into the notes, which produce aloe vera. So I hope that's been useful and given you an idea on the benefits of aloe vera. As I said, it's something that I've used for around 20 years now, both for my animal and my own health and skincare, and I've certainly found it really useful and definitely useful as part of a holistic approach. I personally use a range called the Forever Living product range, and I also do sell these products too. But and I only sell them because I believe that they do work and they are beneficial. But as I said, there are other manufacturers out there that produce aloe vera products that are high quality. But yeah, do check to see where it features on the list of ingredients. And it's also worth bearing in mind that sometimes you can get a healing crisis. So sometimes because of the speed of how the wound is healing with the use of the aloe vera, it can look worse before it gets better. But that's quite normal. And a holistic veterinary surgeon will be able to help advise you too. If you speak to your veterinary surgeon and they're unsure of the use of aloe vera, then obviously you should take their advice carefully and take it into consideration and heed it. It depends on your animal's particular condition why you want to use the aloe vera. But you can also find many holistic veterinary surgeons around the world who use herbs, including the use of aloe vera in their veterinary practice. So if you're interested in more of a holistic approach to veterinary practice for your animal, then do find a holistic veterinary surgeon, and please email me at info@taranet.co.uk for more information on finding a holistic vet if you'd like to. Although it's worth saying that many what I would call conventional veterinary surgeons are more happy to use natural products in their veterinary practice. So certainly don't assume just because your vet isn't a herbal vet specialist that they don't use herbs. Many of them actually do. So I hope that's been useful. I'm founder of a website called taranet.co.uk, which you may have heard from other episodes. I've mentioned it. And this website has lots of free information on how to care for your animals naturally and using holistic approaches and complementary therapies. You can find that website at taranet.co.uk, and you can find me on social media. The links are on my website too. I hope that's been useful. Please do listen to other podcast episodes. Please share it with people you know, and also look at my natural pet health blog, which you can also find at my website at taranet.co.uk too. I hope you found this useful and have more of an idea on aloe vera and its potentially powerful properties, how it may be able to help your animal. I hope that's been useful, as I said, and until next time, goodbye.